When you need advice, come to Ben and Kelly. It's Group Therapy on 99.7 DJX.
Hey there, good morning. Is this Ashley?
Hi, good morning, yes.
Hi, Ashley. Hey, thanks so much for allowing us to give you a call on this. Will you kind of walk us through everything that you were writing about?
Sure. So basically, I am attending my cousin's second wedding, right? She and I, we've always been very close. We grew up together. And I just recently looked at her registry, and all that she has listed are like top name brands, you know, for like the kitchen and the bathroom and the bedroom, like $200, $300 stuff minimum.
Ooh.
Right? Yeah, and this just seems like pretty greedy to me, especially for like a second wedding, you know?
They probably had some stuff from the first one.
Right. I mean, she's still pretty young, although like not young enough to have like her guests start her new home, you know? Like, 'cause she already has stuff in her house, you know? Like, is this how wedding registries are now or something? Like, am I missing something? I didn't think, you know, people did a registry, you know, for the second wedding at all because, you know, like I said, she has stuff.
I am fortunate enough to still be on my first wedding, so or marriage, I should say. So I haven't.
I don't know if there's a different etiquette for second marriages and registries and stuff like that.
I remember my mom when I was registering for our first wedding. She was like, "Make sure you put different values on the registry for people who are
different budgets,
different budgets, right? And don't be afraid to put some expensive things on there because, you know, sometimes people will go in with others to purchase like one item for you and things like that. So it doesn't sound like your cousin did that.
No, not at all. Like I tried to even sort it, you know, and the cheapest item I saw was $200. And may I add though, that this is a destination wedding. So not only is the registry really expensive, we're already flying there. You know, we have to pay for our own hotel and everything. So,
oh gosh,
yeah.
Oh, that is a lot to ask.
Expensive.
Ashley, can we ask? Do you just not want to go, and are you trying to weasel your way out of this?
Yeah, how do I gracefully exit the situation, but still support her in her marriage?
Or do you realize you got to go, but then are you wondering, how do I get out of not get them a wedding gift?
Right. That's the thing. It's like, no, I do want to go. Let me clarify that. I do want to go. She's my best friend, basically. You know, we grew up together.
Right.
But, you know, this just seems so, like, excessive, you know, and, like, even, I hate to say it, but selfish. What I want to know is, like, am I out of line? Should I tell her, like, hey, I think you're going a little overboard with this wedding and not everybody can afford all this, you know?
It is a lot to ask guests to, you know, pay for all of that. And then, oh, by the way, give me a nice pricey gift that I picked out.
For sure. Well, Ashley, we got a lot of suggestions already coming in on text. But, yeah, if you want to hang out, you know, maybe there will be some people who can offer up some alternatives or ways that you can approach this with your cousin to help.
Sounds good. Thank you. I would really appreciate it.
John says, hell to the no. She gets a gift card for her favorite restaurant or a check for half of what you got her last time.
Yeah, I need someone to kind of chime in if there is some sort of official etiquette when it comes to second, third, fourth marriages. Do you still do the big registry that you typically do with the first marriage, or how does that work?
Well, yeah. I mean, we can get that. I mean, her cousin already has registered for something.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
It's a, you know. But yeah, we would love to hear your thought on this. 502-795-1997, 795-1997. You can call or text or take your comments on the way. You know, maybe the registry is for people who are not making the trip to go to the wedding.
Yeah, so many people are saying, listen, destination weddings, you aren't expected to get a gift. Like getting yourself there, paying for accommodations, that is your gift. Mm-hmm. Which I would agree. I wouldn't dream of asking anybody to also buy me a gift if you're, having to foot the bill for flights and hotel to get to my wedding.
Hey, Tara.
So I think second wedding, I'm very frugal, but I don't even think if they should even have a registry at all, number one. If number two, if they do, it needs to be very frugal and maybe only to family, because that's craziness. You've already been married once. Maybe you split stuff up, but okay, you don't need everything, especially the high-end stuff.
A lot of people are suggesting just kind of give cash or a gift card for something that you can afford.
Right, and if you're going with other family, maybe you do tell the cousin, listen, this is not something everyone can afford. 4 people are going in to get you this one thing for $200 or something, you know, because we do that at church all the time for baby showers and stuff. If people got expensive stuff, well, they might not get what they want, all of it, but they might get some big high-end stuff if we're all going in together,
Yeah.
But that's a lot. She's definitely being selfish. And if she's the best friend, she should have the right to tell her.
You know what? There is an interesting question being posed. Just texted in: is the groom the one that's getting married for the first time?
Yeah, but
maybe that's why there's a registry.
He's got to also take into account though that she has not, and it's her family too. And if he wants to be in good with her family, he needs to not be stingy either. And at least put some stuff on there or even put gift cards on there if you're doing Bed Bath and Beyond or something. Gift cards are good too, and do $25 or $50. Do what you can do. It's a destination wedding. That's insanity. That's a lot of money.
Tara, thank you. Appreciate it, Tara. All right. See you.
All right.
Hey, Bree.
Hello.
So, what is your thought?
Okay, well, I kind of got 2 separate thoughts because my sister's been married twice. Mm-hmm. So I think as in regards to the wedding aspect of it, it depends on how crappy her first marriage was.
Oh.
If she was in a miserable marriage and had a horrible spouse and everything was bad, of course it's going to be deemed cause for celebration. If she is in a new marriage, that is actually healthy for her.
Okay, I get that.
Now, as far as the wedding registry, girl's a little bougie, honey. That's pushing it a little bit, because if you've been married before, honey, you should be okay on your things. But I think an out for the cousin is to just get her a gift card, like to Target or Home Goods, and it maybe be not as expensive as her gifts, maybe $50 to $100 gift card would suffice for that, especially since they're already going on vacation. But definitely don't be the Debbie Downer, because if your cousin went through crap in her first marriage, she's probably really excited that she's actually found somebody that takes care of her, and she wants her family to be excited for her too. And you all should be really excited that there's not a cancer in your household anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you very much.
Jessica said if they're as close as it sounds, I think she should be able to say something to her. Just mention that with the travel cost being so much, she may need to add some less expensive things to her registry. She said, I've gotten married a total of 0 times, so I don't know second wedding registry etiquette, but it seems like you wouldn't need anything excessive the second time around. Maybe it's her future spouse's first wedding, so she wants it to be the full experience for him, but having some less expensive items shouldn't take away from that experience. I think that's not a bad idea. Like they're family, and she said they're close, so she could maybe come at it like maybe some other people.
Well,
might need some less expensive
and maybe
things.
we go back to an original thought of bypassing the registry and just saying, "Here, this is what I'll get you," type of thing. I don't know.
Gift card. I like the idea of gift cards for whatever store some of the things on the registry come from.
Right. All right. Well, hey, good luck. Ashley, we'll keep you in mind here, and hopefully some of these suggestions will help you out here. And that is group therapy.